but they both have the element of what I'm going to refer to as slavery.
Nebraska's top law officers promise a crackdown on human trafficking and the crimes that go with it. Good evening, I'm Mallory Maddox.
And I'm John Nicely. Tonight, a statewide effort to end human trafficking. The Nebraska Attorney General has a new plan. It will go after predators who force teenagers into a life of illegal sex and abuse.
It is a disturbing problem, and it is happening right here in the metro. Brandon Scott joins us with what's being done to stop it.
John and Mallory, today the Attorney General called human trafficking the modern-day equivalent of slavery, and he announced a new partnership between the state and the Salvation Army, along with dozens of advocacy groups and law enforcement agencies to protect the victims and put away the predators. To help, the U.S. Department of Justice has given the state more than $500,000 to create a new human trafficking task force.
This is real, raw video from a nationwide FBI sting last week, where law enforcement went after and arrested suspected child sex traffickers. 149 victims were recovered, many of them young girls, the youngest just 12 years old. And while this video is from Virginia and Mississippi, law enforcement here in the metro also participated in the sting, making 21 arrests and recovering 2 teenage victims.
We have to change the way people perceive this and understand that these young girls are being treated as slaves to support a business model.
At a news conference inside the Capitol Rotunda, Nebraska Attorney General Doug Peterson announced a statewide crackdown on human trafficking, which often starts online, with child predators forcing teenagers to pose in provocative sex ads and then perform sexual acts in exchange for money.
One of the most important efforts is to educate community and law enforcement, our judicial system, of what this looks like, and to get away from this notion that a 16-year-old arrested for prostitution is somehow a criminal. What we're trying to get to people to understand in this human trafficking area is the criminal is the trafficker and the customer.
As part of the crackdown, law enforcement and prosecutors will focus on the predators behind the prostitutes and try to shut down the traffickers by shutting down the market for illegal underage sex. Leading the effort is Stephen O'Mara, the state's new human trafficking coordinator.
We're going not only after human traffickers, but after also the buyers, the consumers. And the reason is because this is strictly a market-driven type of situation.
And while sex trafficking is a large part of the human trafficking industry, the Attorney General also plans to fight labor trafficking, where people, often undereducated or non-English speaking migrants, are forced into difficult and sometimes even dangerous jobs with little to no pay. But the main focus of this task force is the sex trafficking industry. And at 6:30, John and Mallory, I'll tell you about a recent and disturbing case right here in Omaha.